So we've heard from a number of the presenters, and we've sort of really talked about sort of getting folks on track. But now, as folks have mentioned and alluded to, the idea is obviously not just getting them to college, not just getting them to stay in college, but to finish and, in fact, go on to that next step into careers that are going to help them support their families. And so what I want to do now is turn over to Rutgers University, because you all, I think, are really tapping into a need that our economy, that our nation, that society really has, which is sort of the STEM fields, right? And you all have had from what it sounds like, you've had some really tremendous success in really helping Latino and other students get into STEM careers, STEM majors, complete their STEM majors, even go on to advanced degrees. So talk to us a little bit about what it is you've done to be able to sort of really produce those really great results and increase dramatically the number of students going into STEM majors and onto STEM careers.
Okay, thank you. Well, the big thing is for Rutgers Newark has been ranked the most diverse college or university in the United States ever since the category existed. So for 18 years, we've been the most diverse campus. In addition, we're an emerging HSI. So there's a lot of stuff on campus already to help students through. So we wanted to do was to pinpoint certain areas to help people through. And I'm going to just talk about two of them that we really have found to be very useful. And the first one is that, there's 3,500 LSAMP scholars in the whole program and another 600. So we have a lot of students. So what we wanted to do was to try to get programs where we could, because we can't give them such individualized attention. So we have found programs, especially using online availability of programs to try to help these students. So one of the things we used was we vet these programs, we find out how they can best serve our students, and we put them in place. So one of them places obviously is math. So what we found was we modified this ALEX online program, and we took a bunch of students. We started out with 28 here, and they all with a 1.8 GPA. We gave them a short summer program, and the next semester they had a 3.45 in math. And in fact, I have one student here who's Tricia DeFritis, who just went through the program, so you can tell them how that helped you.
Hi, everyone. A little bit more about the program. I really was bad at math. I'm one of those persons that do not like math at all. So I failed pre-calc twice before I knew about this program. And I recently just took pre-calc again. But before I took pre-calc, I took the program over the summer. It was 6 weeks long. And I was here on campus, even though it was online. I felt like I was still in a school environment because I was a summer RA. So I took the class or the program over the summer, and then I went straight into pre-calc that next semester, and I passed with a B+. That was like the moment I was so happy passing with that grade. So it really helped me to just improve the way I looked at math instead of just thinking, oh, I don't like math, I really hate this, how math is. But it made me appreciate math more, the way the program was set out. And it made me understand it more, and in that way I did really good, and I got a B+. So it really helped a lot.
So that's one of the things, and the other thing we use a lot is to get students involved in research experiences. And in fact, between the LSAMP and the B2B, we sponsored 262 research experiences. 65 of them were where we took community college students and brought them onto college campuses to do research with faculty. And at the end, then they present their findings at a conference, a research conference at the end of the year. And in fact, we had Senator Cory Booker came and gave the keynote. We had 1,000 people. And I want to have Luciana Lantigua, who participated in it, tell you about that.
So I had the opportunity to do research ever since my second semester in high school, and right now I'm in my second semester of my junior year. I'm in college. So I already been doing research for about 2 years now. Not only was I exposed through it through the LSAM program, but I actually got to present and get a lot of feedback. So then I'll go back to research the next semester. I'll be able to improve what I did wrong and hopefully get published. So not only was the exposure to research great for me because I got to see what I like, what I don't like about research, but it helps build my career already from in college. Like, I'm able to get published and put down my resume, and continue my interest field.
Great. And in a few years, you can teach at one of these universities.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Thank you. I believe Marcos is going to lead us into our next speaker.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, and one last thing I wanted to mention, thank you for bringing up and talking about the involvement of students in research, Rutgers. I know that UTRGV also actually does some work with, they have an Office of Undergraduate Research, and so we might come back to them in a little bit to share a little bit more about how that sort of helps enhance the experience.